because I know what this means to you and to each of you. And now that I stand in front of you and I see your faces uplifted, I am reminded that it is good not to be cynical, to hope, to aspire, yes, to demand, and yes, to go to court and say you have all the rights that anybody should have. I have 2 points. First of all, I wanted to be with you tonight. It's almost selfish. When you do this, when you come, when you listen, when you aspire, when you hope for a day, you are the American aspiration and the American dream. And my second point is to give you a brief history of the oppression of marriage, going back and starting with the Romans. It takes about 2 hours. So I have to select it carefully because I only have a minute. You have already heard from those who have inspired you, who have led this movement, who've gone to court, and who have insisted that you have the rights of everybody else. I will be selfish and tell you that for 150 years in Ireland, from 1703 until it petered out in the middle of the 19th century, no Catholic could marry a Protestant. And that rule was used for purposes that were illegitimate for government to use. In this country, you could not cross racial lines until the Supreme Court struck it down, and the Supreme Court in this state, as you all know, struck it down. And now I want to brag a little bit in closing and tell you that the most important thing I ever did in my life that has made all the difference was to marry my wife 50 years ago. And when we got married, it does not raise to the point of the difficulty, of the pain that is being involved here with people in California who are pained by what the government is doing. But it did at the time, because I am an Irish American, and my wife is Jewish, and they were opposed to it at that time, 50 years ago in Boston, and they told us that, and I remember that. So I came here tonight to tell you, your time has come.